Stella reporting at 9:12. We want to talk about the tropics now because we're really kind of in go time, I feel like, right? This is when it really ramps up.
Exactly. Actually, today, August 20th, is what starts the real peak of hurricane season.
Oh, good.
Most, really 90% of major hurricanes, Category 3 or above, happen now or later. So, like, this is the start of it.
When does it start trending down?
Later on, after September. So
just got to make it to October, guys.
We're getting towards that peak right now, and I'll show you this graphic. In fact, let's start with that.
I know, I'm making her jump ahead.
Let's start with that, though. That's where we will start because a lot of you are probably curious, too. So you can see August 20th right there. That's where it really starts to peak, and we enter the peak of the season. The actual peak is on September 10th, and then it will start to trend downwards, but really through October, you can see that there's a little peak there too, and then by October 20th, we are steadily falling down. So as of today, we've officially started to reach that main part of the season, of the hurricane season. And we're keeping a close eye on potential tropical cyclone 4. It is still called a potential tropical cyclone because they haven't found a defined low level center of circulation, but it still could become a tropical storm before it makes landfall. So when they do this and name it a potential tropical cyclone, it means they can start issuing advisories and warnings. And there is a tropical storm warning in effect for portions of Mexico and South Texas up to Brownsville there. So the hurricane hunters right now are flying through it, seeing if it does have that closed center of circulation in the lower levels, and if it does so, then they would name it a tropical storm. Right now they are searching, though they're not finding too much yet that we have heard. We will keep a close eye on that. In the meantime, this is the cone from the National Hurricane Center, and they still have it becoming a tropical storm before it does make landfall. So that would happen today before it makes landfall later today, late afternoon or in the evening and nighttime hours is when it would make landfall, likely somewhere in Mexico, but also impacting portions of South Texas. Now, the impacts, though, they don't look too bad. In fact, look at this one model here where it really doesn't show a lot of rain falling as it makes landfall. So some heavy rain for some portions, but it's not going to be such a widespread event, not a big wind event either. And then some more rain could hang out as we head into our Sunday. Some of that rain, it starts to lift north and it will start to merge and interact with a stalled frontal boundary that's just to our north. This will bring a surge of tropical moisture to that frontal boundary and bring heavy rain for portions of Texas like Dallas and even North Louisiana, and some of that could drop back down into our area as well. So rain chances do stay high and we could see some heavy rain into next week. Now, as we discussed, though, again, today really starts the peak of hurricane season. So no surprise that we're watching something else out in the Atlantic. There is a tropical wave that is moving off the coast of Africa today, moving into the Atlantic. As it does so, conditions become favorable for development. Right now, only a low chance, a 20% chance of development within the next 5 days. But models agree something could form out in the Atlantic, so it's something that we will be watching. So the next name on the list, Danielle, and if we get two name storms soon, Earl is the second name on the list that we have to get to. So in the meantime, here back at home, we do have some pop-up showers, downpours, and thunderstorms. We still have that rain moving into Mississippi there. A little bit more rain perhaps passing into portions of Tangipahoa Parish. There you go. Looks like Kentwood about to get that rain. Meanwhile, along the coast, seeing some lightning activity now, some thunderstorms popping up around Galliano. Temperatures are sitting in the 80s for most of us, just a few of you hanging on to the 70s. Meanwhile, Buras right at 90 degrees. Later on today, upper 80s to lower 90s with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. It is not a washout today, but where thunderstorms develop, you could see some localized street flooding. There is an excessive rain risk for parts of our area, South Shore and river parishes over to Baton Rouge. But again, not a complete washout of the day. We will see these pop-up showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Just keep an eye on the sky, move inside if you hear any thunder. Tonight, mostly cloudy with some patchy fog, isolated rain possible. And then tomorrow will be very similar to today with another 60% chance of rain. Rain chances bump up with that tropical moisture starting on Monday.